and a warm welcome to everyone. My name is Sheila Ramakrishnan. I'm a chemical engineer in the biopharmaceutical industry. I'm also an art of living teacher and writer, and I am so thrilled to be here with a favorite musician, Isma. Rabendo, and I'm sorry, I may have to ask you to pronounce it properly, from Argentina. We are so blessed to have you here on the Blessed channel. Welcome.
Very good. Thank you.
And Isma, you are having this from the heart of it all, right? The center in Argentina, in is it in Buenos Aires that you are? All right, we are in the action, and it's a great blessing. The sacred music is a blessing. These bhajans, and I thought maybe we'll just have you get us in that right space with a bhajan right off the bat.
Yes, it's a blessing for me that proposed from you to create this space for bhajans to express the grace. I recommend everybody chant Om Namah Shivaya, chant Ganesha, chant Radhe, chant Guru Om mainly because it's a tool. It's a tool like all the things that we learned here in Art of Living.
So beautifully expressed, and just your way about you, your dynamism, your grace, and your gentle presence. It's really quite. We're just so happy that you could be with us. We know how busy you are, and that Argentina is just such a stronghold for art of living. There's so much always going on there, and here you are in the heart of the center. Thank you so much again for being here and being in this space of blessing and grace. And whatever you would like to share with us now, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
Whatever to share about music or about some
You want to
experience.
play one of those Ganapati Ganesha bhajans right now, and then we'll talk some more.
Ganapati, Ganapati. Wherever you are here in this video, just chant. Ganapati Om Jaya Ganapati Om 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 Ganapati 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 Om Jaya Ganapati Om 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 Ganapati 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 Om. Ganapati Om Jaya Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om Jaya Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om Jaya Ganapati Om. Ganapati, 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 Ganapati.
Thank you for taking us to that space of grace. Really special. Ganapati, for those who may not be familiar, um, it's very dear to our family. That is kind of our family deity, symbolically, but universally also. This aspect of the divine that helps us to overcome obstacles, because life is not always so smooth, right? It's got ups and downs, and there are obstacles that we all have to weather through. And tapping into that inner strength, tapping into that space of blessings and grace helps us move through them. And I didn't want it to end. Thank you so much. um, I think we could just all just hear you the whole time through, and we'd be so happy. But I do also want to learn more about you and have our viewers learn more about you. So tell us a little bit how you had first come in to knowing about these art of living programs and meditation. Before you do, I have to tell the audience this. I saw your picture and you were playing a beautiful horn, French horn, or some version of that. And you must be from a classical musician background. And in fact, this term, symphony, symphony of grace. We will also be doing that as a book related, electronic book related to this channel, blessing stories and beautiful sacred bhajans. But so did you study classical music? Is it something you studied or you just learned on your own? And then how did that transpire into coming to these kind of courses and programs?
About music, all my life, I was transported by the music to a special space. Music is a very special gift in this world, really. It's a gift for someone who play music, for someone who hear music, for someone who chant music, for someone who play drums or whatever. Music is a gift. I felt I felt the music all my life like something very very touching for me. And when I could begin to play, I just did it by myself in the beginning. when I was in the school, when I was a teenager, kind of 15, I had my friends there trying to make a band, and I didn't play any instruments, so I began to sing because I didn't know to play anything. Someone said, I play the bass, I play the drums, well, I sing. So I begin to sing, and then in a short time, I begin to play the guitar, and when I discovered that it's possible to play something simple and it's music as well, and that's some history that I tell to all the people who want to play. If you want to play music, begin. Music is
Start, right.
one string, simple. It's music. Anything that sound beautiful is music. So if you choose the right sounds, it's music. The sound could be whatever sound, but if you choose the right sounds in the right time, it's music. So I just began to play, and in the path of playing music, I begin to learn music, and all this path drove me to the orchestras because I didn't have a early education with the music. I just felt it. So when I arrived to the orchestras, my mind was like, what is this? Imagine the thing that happened to me with one or four instruments in front of 35 instruments playing at the same time different melodies. For me was like my mind exploded. So I began to study classical music, and the instrument that I liked more was brasses. I began with the trumpet, but short time because the trumpet was uh, the sound of trumpet I didn't like so much.
It's
It was
kind of, it is, it's beautiful, but it can be strong. It,
high,
you're right.
long and high, and quickly I discovered the horns, the French horns.
French horn. I find that that is so, it's subtle. It's so, I don't know. It's very peaceful, the sound of the French horn.
So it's powerful and at the same time it's peaceful. It's like the I don't know the English for
Oh,
caracola.
no, say it in Spanish.
Caracola of the uncle of in the Bhagavad Gita, the uncle of someone. I don't remember play the caracola. Ooh.
Yes, yes, the corn shell that sort of heralded the battle, the symbolic sound. Yes, it does have that similarity to that.
A
Wow.
similar technique to play it because it's you play the horn in the early beginnings of music. There was horns or shells.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh,
Uh, this sound is very powerful, but it's not disturbing. It's disturbing, but
Peaceful, peaceful. I am thrilled, to hear how it just inspired you, just picked up this instrument that you loved the sound. It took you to that space of peace and beauty. And I never made that connection till you said now with this spiritual, philosophical text, the Bhagavad Gita. I've heard the founder Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, who has done commentaries on the Bhagavad Gita in a very simple way, as you just mentioned. Simple is so good. It takes you to the space of the heart. A good teacher finds a way to make it simple. And it's so deep at the same time. And I didn't connect that horn to that powerful horn in that text. I'm thrilled. Thank you for making that connection for me. When you said, just talking briefly to you, that the knowledge of these ancient texts, it's not just for one culture. It's universal. These beautiful commentaries about life and how to live it with grace and skillfully. You said that that really resonated with you, the knowledge. Tell me a little bit more about that. How maybe you had met the founder, or you had heard one of those commentaries early on that really struck a chord in your heart.
You mean how I arrived to art of living?
Yes, or the knowledge, anything you would
I
like
was
to share.
knowledge all my life. It was I think that everyone, but maybe some people it's some people is looking for the knowledge, but they don't know, and another people is looking for knowledge, but they know discern what is knowledge and knowledge and what is not knowledge. But I think everyone is looking for knowledge with very very sincere thirsty. So uh, I was looking for something real, something sustainable in life. At the same time, very deep to connect myself with the life, external life, and at the same time that works in the material world. And I was looking for that knowledge for I think all my life. But in one moment I was needing, really needing something sustainable because I was very lost or beginning to be lost. And I was needing something to save me,
Like,
to
like
save me.
a, you needed an anchor, something to provide stability, we say. This uh, fancy English word, equanimity, but like balance, like just something to hold you. Because otherwise, the mind can go all over, or we can get lost in the outer world. We need to somehow connect to the inner world.
Yes, mainly my emotions, most than my mind. Um, my emotions was for me a very difficult thing to manage really. So I was here and there trying to be in a good state of life, and I for years I couldn't realize what is the thing that I had when I was a child. And when I arrived to the course, almost casually, I really arrived almost casually. My brother did the course casually, and he recommended me the course, and I was very in a very bad moment, and I remember to think, okay, if he's happy, I want to be happy. What do I do? I asked him. But uh, people ask, what can I do when you are needing something? If you are thinking that you know everything, you don't ask sincerely. And I was asking sincerely because I was needing to be happy again or light,
Yeah.
living, living lightly. So I did the course, and it was instant sensation of uh,
You felt light and happy just right away, it sounds like.
very light. My body, my mind, the way to live. And the first time I saw a knowledge video with Guruji talking, it was incredible. It was like this thing I was looking for. Exactly this thing. Something that works deeply and uh, um, practically in the material world at the same time. And there was another story that after, I don't know, 4 years being working in Art of Living office, uh, I found a box with flyers. I was making order, throwing things and trash and boxes and putting in order the office. And I opened the box and I took this flyer, and it was incredible. I was like, wow, this photo, this flyer. I saw this flyer, I don't know, something like 10 years ago, because one evening, just a moment, I was walking by the street and I saw this flyer in the wall, and I forget it. And after years, because something like 6 years later, I took the course, and 4 years later, I, I
Wow.
found the flyer. I saw this flyer 10 years ago and forget it. It was in the street, just in the street walking. Who is him? I remember to think, who is him? Wow. 6 years later, I took the course and I didn't remember the flyer. 4 years later, I found the flyer in the office. No, incredible.
It was meant to be, and that seeing that flyer took you back in time when maybe you needed it. Sometimes I think things come at the right time, as you say, like you have to it's not just it happens like that. It could for the lucky ones, but sometimes, but sometimes you're going through some difficulty. Maybe suddenly your smile is lost. I know I had lost my father, who we were all really close to in our family, and it was a difficult time. I was going through some other stresses too. And I didn't know about this program, but like you said, somehow somebody, something, and you're meant to go, and at that right time. And I had the same thing doing the Sudarshan Kriya. Suddenly, something was lifted, some burden was lifted. And it so happened that at that course, Gurudev was there in Pennsylvania at the time, and we got to meet him too. And something there too just shifted, even if it's just a few moments. That is all that one needs, and then the
You took
smile returned.
your first course?
Yes, he was doing a
Very
part two silence course, but they had a lot of programs. King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, they had the basic course, the part one course. They had children's programs. A lot of things were happening at the same time. So it was only the last day of the course that we got to meet Gurudev, and I didn't know him actually, but I could just sense something about the presence, and suddenly the stress somehow it was just all gone. So I can't explain it, and nor can we really explain this beautiful technique. It has to be experienced, and perhaps at the right time. So thank you for sharing and reminding me too of when I had taken as well. Um, you had said, and you're a gifted musician, you play with your heart. We can see that and feel that. Um, it's when you sort of brought the two together, the music aspect, the meditation aspect. I think these practices can unleash something, and just make a synergy, make it come together. I know something happens when I take these programs, silence something. I'm a writer on the side. It's not my, I do technical writing with my day job, but I'm a creative writer as well. And it just shifts. Suddenly all these thoughts are coming, and I want to write it all down. And I can imagine the same way as a musician. Probably when you're in meditating, suddenly all these bhajans, suddenly all these tunes and lyrics come to you. Has it been your experience?
Yes, yes. Especially in pandemic years 2020, it was very strong. I was making sandhya all the days, and I was too meditating a lot, helping people to who need it because people was inside at home, and I was doing a lot of practices, meditation, sandhya, padmasadana, yoga, everything, sudarshan kriya, of course, and uh, I begin to be in a very simple, empty space. And in this special empty space of nothing, begin to I began to have music in my mind. So I began to make songs with knowledge. That's another special thing. Songs with simple knowledge, not very sophisticated, but simple knowledge inside the lyrics. And it was very powerful in 2020, and after was not so powerful, not so intense, and not so regular. But anyway, it goes on till now.
But I
Happen.
know, I know what you mean. Sometimes you need some event, something that it takes you deeper, right? That when we had the pandemic, it made us realize as a world how precious life is. Tomorrow is not promised for anyone, and just to feel that gratitude and that gift. My mom, who's 91 and amazing, she says every day is a gift. And to be in that space, I'm sure it brought, especially that quiet, reflective space where you are really pondering about life. that's when it comes, isn't it? All that needs to come, that creativity, that all these gifts suddenly uh, come. They're there. We've heard Gurudev say these gifts are there, but it's just uncovering them, letting them blossom, and your music. We feel that. Could I ask? I don't know Spanish. I want to learn. I know a little bit of French. Would it be possible for you maybe to sing something in Spanish with the lyrics that are coming to you? I would love to hear.
Yes. In these years, there is one about the future. You were saying take the mind to the present. In these years, I received. I don't know how to say it, but I think I received it because it appeared in my mind. The phrase of I was in an empty space. The days was all the same day, and I was really peaceful as never. And one phrase came to me. It was the future is right now in your hands.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That is such a.
Here, it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful phrase. And the song
How do you say it in Spanish? The future is in your.
el futuro está ahora mismo y en tus manos. The future is right now and in your hands. But I never did a song with this lyric. But
Maybe we're making you do one now.
el futuro es ahora mismo y en tus manos. It's not very tuned. This is the guitar of this center. This is not my guitar, but anyway. Uh, you asked me about a song in Spanish about this.
Anything. Anything.
Let me remember. There is a lot time I didn't play that. Sorry, I lost it. I lost it.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Not at all.
I will play another. Quisiera hacer una canción después de tanto ir alrededor de algo imposible de decir. Y que del pecho salga viento como abrir una ventana a la mañana. Quisiera hacer una canción que llegue antes de que el deseo sea lo único que ves. Quisiera hacer una canción para olvidarla y sorprenderme al escucharla cada vez. Quisiera hacer una canción que te fue a buscar esta melodía se haga un canto, lo que pesa eso quisiera. Quisiera ser una canción que pueda recordar cuando esta alegría se apaga y se va. Y si todo se apagó, que sea un fósforo en lo oscuro, eso quisiera. Oh, oh, oh.
That was beautiful. You've inspired many of us to learn Spanish, I think, now. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Now, I do want to ask you, had you ever been part of these world culture festivals where everybody had come together in the spirit of celebration of music, culture, dance, meditation? So beautiful. A number of these world culture festivals that Art of Living have put together over the years. Were you in one of them?
No, not yet.
Okay, all right. Next year, 2026, we need you playing. I think they had these. I'm not a guitarist, I play the piano, but they had a guitar ensemble that I think like 1,000 people were playing bhajans with the guitar all on the stage. It was such a beautiful moment, and we need you to plan that you will be part of this one in 2026.
Pleasure for me. I want to be there. I couldn't be there. And the last time, I think it was, I don't remember the year, 20.
2023, it was in Washington, DC. And I think before that, maybe in Berlin, or no, no, India in 2016, and then Berlin in 2011, and then there were a couple before in India
Yeah.
also.
11, I was trying to go there and I couldn't reach. And now in Washington, I didn't as well. So next, I will. Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
right. We got it. We've set the intention here. We know you will be there. We'll be there. We hope we meet you in person. We'll see you on the world stage. Um, but you said, and even tonight, I think you said you guys come together in satsang, having a bit of music, a bit of meditation, talking about knowledge. So, wish I could be there in your satsang this evening.
We'll see you when you want.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And maybe on that note, is there anything else you might like to share with us?
Well, I think the the best place to be, the best state to be, the best uh, environment where to be is knowledge. So I just want everybody could be as each time, as each possibilities of each one, to be someone who plant and develop around themselves the knowledge, the practice knowledge, how to live. This I am very surprised through years about the name of the foundation. Art of Living is excellent. It's just learn to live, and it's not complex, but it's sophisticated. Simple and sophisticated, but not complicated. And I really wish that everybody could develop around themselves the knowledge in practice, in life. Live your life with practice knowledge. That's all. For you and then for everybody.
For everybody. I resonate with that too. Probably when I first did some of these programs, it was everything was so wonderful. But I think for me, I loved the knowledge the most too, and how Gurudev would carry these knowledges. I might read something from a text, but when somebody who knows, who has lived it, can express it in a very simple and beautiful way, I just drop everything when Gurudev is giving a knowledge commentary and just go. Every word is a knowledge. And luckily, these are available. Even if we can't attend it live, we can watch it, and we can watch it again and again, because you're right. Life has to, it is art of living. It is practicing these knowledges in every moment. So I am definitely connected with you on that aspect of knowledge, and wanting that for more and more people. So thank you for sharing that. That is so important. And perhaps even more in the world that we live today. I felt in some ways when I was growing up, it was a simpler time. And getting back to that simplicity. And like you said earlier, like back to being like a child, the wonder, trying to get back to that state of wonder, no matter what is going around, just being in that state. And may we ask you to take us again into that space of wonder with your music, and close on a beautiful note.
Okay. Um,
Anything you'd like.
sorry about the guitar because we are moving. This center is new and there is the only this guitar and all we play this guitar in satsang, in Zoom, etc. So it's not the best, but it's okay. And it's white. I think it's. Hari, 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 Hari Narayana Om. Hari, 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 Hari Narayana Om.
On that beautiful note of grace and blessing and the gift of who you are, and it just comes right through. Thank you so much for being with us on the Blessed channel. What a gift. We hope
Thank
we hope we can meet you someday. A wonderful place, Argentina. May we all get to go. And otherwise, World Culture Festival, we are all meeting you. Thank you again for your beautiful gifts and your time. And
thank you, Sheila. Thank you because you do a lot. You do a lot. You made it possible. And all the things you will do.
thank
Life
you.
in a good way.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Big hug for you.